Knock, knock. Hello, my friends. It is me, the crazy nail lady, coming in hot with an LED application tip that I think is going to be a game changer for the perfect mani. All right, I have no idea what to call this, so we're going to go with the central smoosh because I have another tip coming at you later. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause this right here so we can explain what's going on. So I selected a strip that most closely fit my nail bed. You always want to make sure you are not overlapping any skin or cuticle whatsoever. So in this instance, we're going to take that strip, we're going to line it up with the base of our nail bed at that central curve of your cuticle. And you're not going to overlap the cuticle, but you are just going to tack it right at that spot. Okay, now you are going to grab the tail at the corner and we're going to work on each side separately so that it lays flat and perfect around the nail bed. So you're going to take that corner and you're going to give it a tug. When you do so, it should lay perfectly flat and flush right along the side of that nail. If you need to, you can tuck in the strip to the cuticle so that it is not overlapping skin, but it is going underneath, as you see in the video right here. Now that you have the sides in position, we're going to work on the tip. So you're going to take the same tail, grab it from the center, and pull it out and down. If your nails are long too, at this point, you can flip over your nail and take a peek at what's happening underneath, and you can make sure and press the strip to the nail again so that it is flat and you don't have any ramp at the tip. Okay, so little pro tip, I do one nail at a time. And if you're doing them one at a time, you want to make sure when you are using your lamp that you hide the nails that you have already done. You don't want to overcure. If you overcure, you can get chipping or cracking, and it can actually damage the gel strip, okay? So when you're curing your one nail, I kind of move the nail around from side to side, make sure I'm getting all the surfaces. You can even still, again, tug that tail to make sure that it's flat. And it's not ramping up at the tip. You shouldn't need to, but it's just an added step you can do. And one press of the button should be plenty. I really like to do one nail at a time just so that I can make sure it's perfect. These are going to last you a long time, so spending a little extra time putting them on and making sure they are flawless is definitely going to be worth it. You're going to get so much more extended wear doing it this way. Okay, friends, so once your lamp is done with your one curing session, I want to make sure and show you what the strip looks like after you're done curing. This is plenty cured enough. It's still flexible, bendable. Don't feel like it needs to be like as hard as a nail, okay? So you're going to take clippers, scissors, whatever is easiest for you to use to trim off that tail, and you're going to make it a little bit longer than your natural nail so that you can go in and perfect it with a nail file. I like to use a little bit grittier of a file, but you want to be careful and not damage the nail strip. This just removes the excess quicker if you're one of those people that has no patience like myself. And these are kind of the motions that you're going to want to do. You're going to want to go in from the corners first and then very gently remove the excess. Again, try to angle the file as you see here. I'm not filing at the top so that I'm damaging the top surface of the strip. I'm kind of going in at an angle from underneath. All right, my friends, so at this point you can see I have filed this strip down to the exact length of my natural nail. These do not add length. So if you're wanting length, go press-ons or put a set of these on, wear them the full 14 days, and you're gonna have a lot more nail growth than the day you put them on. It's pretty insane. So anyways, use the central smoosh method if you want to make sure and get the flawless application that's going to last you the full 14 days without hair snags. Most hair snags come from the sides because they are slightly lifted and not flush flat on top of that nail bed. So this will be your solution that you need. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. I also have one other tip called the side smoosh coming at you in the next video.